Hi everyone, good morning. It's Janet McKay, and I was just looking through my lenses. I wanted to come on board with you today to give you a little bit of training and some tips and fun on creating an amazing vision for 2020. Now, the fun thing about 2020, right? It's perfect vision. So what are you doing to cast a perfect vision for yourself for the upcoming year? Well, one thing that's super way cool, that's fun to do, is creating a vision board. And I know that I have talked about vision boards in the past. I've even put together some parties where people have come over. We've opened up a bottle of wine perhaps, and friends come by, and we sit down and we talk about what our dreams are and how we make it happen. Now, we know that it's a known fact that what you think about, you bring about, right? It's the law of attraction. It's all over the place, and we all know this, right? Our vibe attracts our tribe. I mean, there's so many different taglines. But there is so much truth to it. And so much of it stems from gratitude. So I'm going to show you really quickly how you can help cast your vision for a perfect 2020, right? So vision boards. Basic. This is what all you need. Now, what I recommend is just grabbing a whole pile of magazines, right? And the beautiful part about it is that because I do these with some groups, is that my nail salon is kind enough to save their magazines. You know how you go to a hair salon or you go to a doctor's office, and in the waiting room there's always all of these old magazines, as they refresh them? Well, instead of them just tossing them, how about if you're getting into doing a project with your friends, ask them to save them for you. So my nail salon, which is so awesome, I go in there and they're like, Janet, we have some more. And I go home with a nice stack of magazines from them that we could use when I get my groups and even my kids, the kids that I work with together to do that. Because doing vision boards, not only for yourself, but with your family, with your friends, with your business colleagues, is really so way cool. So I personally like the old school method of going through fun magazines, and especially when you're with people to do it, it makes it really fun because you go through the magazine and you start to dream and you start to visualize and you start to find things that just kind of pique an interest to you. So perhaps if there's this beautiful home that you would love to see in your future, or there's a vacation, perhaps there's words that you'd like to put on your board, so that when you see it every day, it kind of inspires you. For me, like I cut out the word shine, and not gonna lie, this is a really pretty watch I kind of really liked. So I put that on there. Does it have to be all material things? Not necessarily, no. It could be someone you wanna meet, somebody who motivates you and inspires you. Perhaps it's you name it, a picture of a family member, or whatever it is. So go through the magazines and have fun dreaming, right? Go through them. Need two other tools. I just got a phone call interruption, even though I'm set up on Do Not Disturb. And so the tools you need are magazines, scissors, glue stick, and then some sort of a board, right? Some people use a big foam cork board, or some people use, like this is another board that you can hang on your wall if perhaps you want to create a vision board and just use little magnets so you can move your pictures around wherever you want. That's awesome. So way cool. So that's something that's really fun to do. So I go around, I get all my magazines, I start going through them, I start ripping out things that are just piquing my interest and things that, gosh, I would just like to put out there, send out to the universe. And then what I do is, before I use my glue stick, is that I look at that picture, and sometimes I'll close my eyes even, and before I put it on the page, on the board, I actually put myself into a state of feeling what it would be like, what it feels like if I'm in Bali, right? And I have a picture of Bali, and I picture and feel myself, what it will be like when I'm there, and how I'm feeling, and what the air smells like, and what the sunshine feels like. And I totally get that energy going before I physically place it onto my board. Now, the cool thing about it, now some people like to do vision boards with their technology, and I totally get it. We're in the world of technology, but and so they'll make a vision board's screen saver. Okay, awesome. This way it's always in your forefront, and I think that is so way cool. But there is just something that happens when you physically are cutting, physically are holding and thinking and feeling and placing, that just creates that energy and momentum into casting it truly out into the universe. Yes? So that's my personal opinion. It's almost as if you're sending a letter, right? When you get a handwritten card from someone, because you've put pen to paper, there's just a certain magic and a certain energy that then happens. And then when that person receives that written card, isn't it like oh my gosh, they took that time to write me a special card? And it just means so much, has so much greater energy to it than just receiving a, hey, happy birthday email, right? I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. Same thing with when we journal. I see creating vision boards as almost as an act of journaling, because you're putting down on paper, you're putting down your thoughts, you're casting a vision to your future to create that which you want. Yes? So glue stick, scissors, friends, magazines, and then voila. And then talk about what your dreams are. Talk about why you want to get to a certain place. Talk about why you want to drive that certain car. Talk about why you want your family to have a certain way. Maybe you're looking for a romantic relationship. Maybe you're looking for a special cute little furry furball puppy. Who knows? Whatever it is, it's your vision. It's what you desire. It's what you are casting out into the future. So have fun with it. And it's 2020. We are going into the year of beautiful, spot on vision, right? 2020. So for the month of December, go ahead. Get some newspaper, get some magazines, get some friends, get some scissors, get some glue sticks, get a board, and all sit down. And before 2020 strikes, right? Why don't you cast your vision out into 2020 for what you want? So vision boards, definitely the way to do it. Again, if you want to use your technology, more power to you, but have some fun with the magazines, and you'll see as you're doing it, your children want to do it with you. Your friends will want to do it with you. It's just really such an amazing thing